It's just so good to see you on this momentous day. Do you feel like getting to this point through this whole, I don't want to say ordeal, this whole experience of the Lord of the Rings, this is like today a dream come true for you?
It's a dream that the film will finally be released in the cinemas, because for so long it's been this sort of, for 2 or 3 years, like it's been this anticipated event. It's been this thing on the internet. It's been something that people have been reading and talking about, but at the end of the day, it's just a movie, and I'm really glad that the day's arrived that it can be a film and it's available for people to look at. It's there at the cinema if you want to go see it, and it sort of deserves to be treated like that. I think it lost its identity for a while because of all this hype, and it's a movie just like any other film.
I have seen the movie, and I'm going to interrupt you to say you've got to see it. I mean, it's a great cinematic experience, I feel. Did you ever feel that doing this whole thing, I'm just thinking of everything involved with the extras and the sets and the wardrobe and everything, that this was like putting together an army?
It is. It's like a military campaign. Like you've got so many people. What the frightening thing about that is you've got to make sure that all of the creative people around you that we're all working on the same film. And so we had to define very clearly at the beginning what we wanted to make, and we actually used the catchphrase real. That was our mantra, make it real, which sort of dictated the look of the costumes, the look of the locations, the look of the sets. It dictated the way the actors played the scenes, that they played it with a reality to try and get an emotional depth to their characters. They wanted the visual effects to look as real as possible.
What I got of it was this wonderful loyalty and friendship.
Yes.
Amongst the characters.
Yes. Well, I actually think that also is true of the cast of the film, that we were together for 15 months making these 3 movies, and 15 months is a long time for actors and crew to be together, and I think that spirit actually comes across on the screen. But I wanted to make an adventure film which would let the audience go on the journey and let the audience be part of it, because I think a lot of films these days somehow have an invisible barrier between the audience and the movie, that you're sitting back and you're sort of watching the film and admiring it, but you're not actually experiencing it. And to experience it, you have to sort of step through that threshold and become part of the film, and I tried to achieve that.
I highly recommend that everybody take the journey of the Lord of the Rings, and when they do, the only bad thing is they'll want to sit through number 2 right away.
You've only got 12 months to wait. It'll pass really quickly, I promise.
Well, now that you're so experienced with livestock and swords and everything and guns and weapons, you've got to do a Western next.
Okay, all right.